Biogen's $2 billion expansion, unlocking the future of biotech in Research Triangle Park. A massive $2 billion bet on American biotech, Biogen's bold manufacturing expansion. In a move that signals growing confidence in domestic pharmaceutical production, biotech powerhouse Biogen has unveiled ambitious plans for a $2 billion expansion of its manufacturing operations in North Carolina's Research Triangle Park, RTP, over the next 3 years. But here's what makes this announcement particularly intriguing. This substantial investment builds upon Biogen's already impressive $10 billion footprint in North Carolina, where the company currently operates 7 manufacturing facilities with an 8th under construction. The expansion aims to revolutionize their production capabilities across multiple fronts, including enhanced antisense oligonucleotide, ASO, development, advanced clinical and commercial fill-finish operations, and cutting-edge manufacturing automation powered by artificial intelligence. Nicole Murphy, Biogen's head of pharmaceutical operations and technology, emphasizes the strategic importance of this investment. We are not just expanding capacity, we are modernizing our entire approach to support our pipeline while ensuring reliable patient supply and nurturing North Carolina's vibrant life sciences community. Biogen's RTP presence is divided into 2 distinct campuses. The Pharma campus houses 4 specialized factories focusing on ASO manufacturing, parenteral filling, oral solid dose production, and gene therapy. These facilities are crucial for producing treatments targeting multiple sclerosis, spinal muscular atrophy, ALS, and Alzheimer's disease. The Bio campus, with its 3 factories, handles various scales of biological product manufacturing and has become increasingly important for partnership operations. Interestingly, this expansion comes amid growing political pressure for pharmaceutical companies to increase domestic production. Here's where it gets controversial. While the Biden administration contemplates potential tariffs on pharmaceutical imports, Biogen maintains that such measures wouldn't significantly impact their operations, as 75% of their U.S. product revenue already comes from domestically manufactured goods. Biogen joins an impressive wave of pharmaceutical companies committing to U.S. manufacturing expansion, with industry-wide investments exceeding $200 billion. Notable commitments include Johnson & Johnson's $55 billion pledge, Roche's $50 billion investment, and Bristol-Myers Squibb's $40 billion commitment. What's particularly noteworthy is that while Biogen hasn't specified exact job creation numbers beyond their current 500-plus employees and 400 contractors in the region, this investment suggests significant growth potential for North Carolina's biotechnology sector. But here's the question that's sparking debate in the industry. Is this massive domestic manufacturing push primarily driven by genuine strategic advantages, or is it a response to political pressure? And how might this trend affect global pharmaceutical supply chains and pricing? What do you think about this shift toward domestic pharmaceutical production? Could this movement reshape the future of American biotechnology, or are we seeing companies simply hedging against potential trade restrictions? Share your thoughts in the comments. Biogen's $2 billion investment in RTP, new factory, jobs, and innovation in 2025. Biotech giant makes historic $2 billion commitment to North Carolina's research hub. Will this reshape the state's economic future? In a landmark announcement that sent ripples through the biotechnology sector, Biogen Incorporated revealed plans on Monday for a massive $2 billion expansion of its manufacturing operations at Research Triangle Park, RTP. This substantial financial pledge coincides with the company's 30-year milestone in the region and promises to significantly enhance North Carolina's position as a biotechnology powerhouse. As Biogen celebrates 3 decades of presence in RTP, the company isn't just looking back, it's aggressively investing in the future. The centerpiece of this expansion includes the launch of an 8th cutting-edge production facility, scheduled to begin operations in the latter half of 2025. This new factory represents not just additional capacity, but incorporates the latest advancements in biopharmaceutical manufacturing technology. We are proud of our long-standing commitment to manufacturing innovation, investment, and collaboration with the Research Triangle Park community, explained Nicole Murphy, who heads Biogen's pharmaceutical operations and technology division. With this investment, we will modernize and expand our manufacturing capability to enable our pipeline and provide resilient patient supply, while continuing to support the skilled and dedicated community of life sciences talent in North Carolina. The significance of this announcement extends beyond just the dollar figure. Biogen currently stands as North Carolina's premier biotechnology employer and ranks among the state's top 5 biopharmaceutical companies in terms of workforce size. The company's footprint in the region is substantial, with a workforce exceeding 1,500 full-time employees and an additional 400-plus contractors distributed across Wake and Durham counties. This expansion raises fascinating questions about the future of North Carolina's biotech sector. Will this massive investment trigger a domino effect, attracting other major players to the region? How might this reshape the economic landscape of the Research Triangle and potentially transform career opportunities for local graduates in the life sciences? But here's where it gets interesting. Some industry analysts question whether such large investments in traditional manufacturing make sense in an era increasingly dominated by smaller batch, personalized medicine approaches. Is Biogen making a bold, forward-thinking move that will secure its manufacturing dominance for decades to come? Or is this a last grasp at traditional production models? What's your take on this development? Do you see this as a win for North Carolina's economy? Or do you have concerns about the long-term sustainability of such massive investments in physical manufacturing infrastructure? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Biogen's $2 billion bet, how tariff fears are reshaping U.S. drug manufacturing. Imagine the pharmaceutical industry as a high-stakes game of chess, where every move could mean millions in profits or losses. In this game, Biogen has just made a bold move, investing a staggering $2 billion more into its North Carolina manufacturing facilities. But why the sudden surge in investment? And what does this mean for the future of drug manufacturing in the U.S.? Let's dive in and explore the strategic maneuvers unfolding in the pharmaceutical world. Biogen, a leading biotechnology company, has announced plans to significantly boost its manufacturing capabilities in North Carolina. This move comes as the industry braces for potential drug tariffs, a looming threat that has major players like Eli Lilly, Roche, and Merck also ramping up their domestic investments. But here's where it gets controversial. While the U.S. has so far exempted drugs from certain tariffs, President Trump has hinted at the possibility of imposing levies to strengthen domestic manufacturing and reduce reliance on foreign medicine supplies. And this is the part most people miss. The investments aren't just about expanding production. They're about future-proofing against potential regulatory changes and ensuring a steady supply of critical therapies. Biogen's North Carolina facilities, nestled in the Research Triangle Park, are set to become even more pivotal. These plants are already key players in producing therapies for multiple sclerosis and Alzheimer's, and the new investments will enhance their capabilities in gene-targeting therapies, automation, and artificial intelligence. To put it into perspective, Biogen has already poured about $10 billion into its North Carolina operations, with 7 factories currently in place and an 8th on the horizon, expected to start operations in the second half of 2025. But what does all this mean for the average consumer? Will these investments lead to lower drug prices, or will they simply pad the pockets of pharmaceutical giants? And how will other countries respond to these aggressive moves by U.S. drug makers? These are the questions that spark heated debates and differing opinions. So, what's your take? Do you think these investments are a smart move to secure the future of drug manufacturing, or are they just a ploy to avoid potential tariffs? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's get the conversation started. After all, the future of healthcare is at stake, and every voice matters.